Hey everyone, as part of this new playlist, we are going to build our own AI agent. As this is the first session, first we need to understand what is the AI agent and how it works. Then we will jump into the actual coding. So in this session, we are going to cover these topics: what is AI agent and different components of AI agent and how all these components stitch together to make a better AI agent. So, and we are going to learn about one of the pattern, that is React pattern, how this React pattern is used in building the AI agent, that we are going to understand. And the third thing is very important concept in the AI agent, that is memory. What are different types of memory and different examples of those memory and where it is used and how it is used. Those concepts we are going to learn it. The first thing is AI agents. Before building AI agent, we need to understand what is AI agent, what it does. AI agent operates independently to achieve a goals without human intervention or less human intervention. It understands what is happening in and around, right? This is, we call it as a perceives, and it reasons and plans. It thinks based on the knowledge which you have provided or a different knowledge base or data which you have. It based on that it thinks, plans and make decisions. This is very important. Once it thinks and plans it acts on it. This is another very important step of the AI agent, a very important feature of the AI agent. It executes actions using tool or a system. So we are going to talk about these tools in detail in upcoming slides, and this is very important, learning. So based on the feedback, it will go and learn and then adopt to the learnings what it has got it, and it will improve also. So this AI agent has 5 different stages or components, we can say. First one is the perception. It collects and understands the data from the environment. That data could be a user input. As a user, I am sending a different messages that could be in a form of a text or a voice, and the input can come from the API or a different web searches. It could be from different files, documents, from database, email. It could be anything which acts as an input. Based on that, it will collect and understand the data what is coming in. The second thing is reasoning and planning. Understands reasons, break down the task into multiple steps. So if you are sending a huge task, then it will break into a multiple task, executable task, and then it will go ahead. Decision making. Selects the best action. If it has got a different action items, different tools, then it will go and decide which tool to use, which approach to use. All that things it will decide here in this decision making. And to do all this reasoning and decision making, some of the sources it will use. The sources could be memory. So how it will go and do a reasoning and planning is based on the memory. So in the inside the memory, we have a short term memory and the long term memory. Based on the memory, it will go and do some planning. So how this memory will be kept is based on the knowledge base. The knowledge base could be a vector database, a document, company knowledge, or a manual. Everything it will keep it in a database, and then based on that it will go and take action. The next thing is tools or capability. This is very important to do a decision which tool to use, which action to take. Tools is very important. Here the tool could be web search, API, database query, any of the external tools, MCP, email messaging. It could be anything. If you see here, tools are mentioned here like search engines, database, communication platform. To perform specific action, which tool to call, that will be decided here. So once it decides what needs to be done, it will go and execute the action. It will go and call the specific tools or APIs, then it updates the records, then sends the message. So based on this, it will go and learn also. It is not just going to return the response, it will do a learning also, so that in the next time if similar query comes, it will understand from the results. Then finally the output comes. Output could be in a form of text, files, actions or notification that will be sent to a user. So the next thing comes pattern in the AI agents. Every AI agent uses some patterns. One of the pattern and the famous pattern is a React, R-E-A-C-T we call. So why it is called as ACT is reason plus act, that we call it as a React, and is an agent design pattern that combines the reasoning with the action. This makes agent think step by step, decide what action to take, uses external tools if required, observes the result, continues reasoning until it reaches the final answer. This is the pattern which is being used in most of the AI agents, and pattern name is a React. The terminology we need to know when we are building the AI agents. So how this loop actually works works is, first it will do a thinking. Based on that thought, it will go and pick the action. So that action is nothing but it uses some specific tool. Then based on the tool, what it comes, it will do a observation of the result. Then it will apply a thought again. Based on the result, will go and improve that reasoning. Then it provides a final answer. So this loop continues. This loop we call it as a react loop. The next thing comes types of memory. When we are building a AI agent, memory plays a very important role here. What it does is, memory allows AI agent to store, retrieve, and use information across interactions to make a better decisions and provide context aware responses. For any agent, if it has to do a proper reasoning, thinking and decision making, right, it has to have some memory inside it. Based on that memory only, it will take a specific action and it will do a specific decision also. What it does, how the memory works is, whenever there is a user input comes to AI agent, then this AI agent will go and retrieve the information from the memory. It could be a database file or it could be anything. From that memory, whatever it comes, it will go and process, and based on that it will do a respond to the user, and this acts as a loop. So now we have understood about the memory. Now what are the different types of memory which we have in the AI agent? Any of the AI agent, if you take it, these are the 4 types we can call it out. The first thing is the short term memory. Recent conversation it stores. For example, if as a user, if I'm asking what is the weather in Mumbai, it says that there is a 20 degrees Celsius. Then the next question I will ask is, will it rain tomorrow? Yes, there is a high chance of rain. This is kind of a conversation it stores and keeps it as a memory, which is basically a recent conversations. The second thing is a long-term memory, stores information permanently in the database, so that whenever if I want to access any of the information from the database, it will go and fetch it. That we call it as the long-term memory. Say if I'm interacting with any of the LLM here, I ask some questions referring for Python language, then it keeps that in a memory. Next time if I'm asking, then it will go and reply me what is my preferred language. Then users time zone, if I'm interacting with LLM in one of the time zone, next time if I'm interacting, it will remember that time zone and it will reply me accordingly. So this is kind of a memory which will be stored always. Third thing is a episodic memory, remember specific events or experiences that happened at a particular time. So some of the special events, past actions and outcomes, if I have provided this input, what was the exact output, that remembers experiences in a chronological order, what is the sequence of any of the step it got executed, some of the milestones. So for example, April 10th created sales report, April 15th user approved a report, April 20th email final report. Like that, the chronological order it will remember, and it is a special event, so that it can fetch that special events easily whenever there is a query comes. Fourth thing is a semantic memory, stores general knowledge, fact, documents or a company information. To perform all the decisions or actions or any step, right, it requires some knowledge, it requires some technical documentation. All the technical information stores it in form of documents. All the information could be like documents, technical knowledge, company policies, frequently asked questions, domain knowledge. All these things it stores under a semantic memory, so that it acts as a knowledge base for the any AI agent. Based on that only it will take a decision. For example, company policy document. If I want to know specific policy from any given company, then AI agent use this company policy document. Then API documentation, product manuals, HR policies. These are specific to a specific company, right? And some of the technical details it will store. That is what we call it as a semantic memory. So how this memory works together is, AI agents use all types of memory together to understand the context and then learn from the past. So first thing is, it will go and fetch from short-term memory, then long-term memory, episodic memory and semantic. Finally it will provide a smarter answer. This is how AI agents is very smarter. If you go and interact with any of the LLM, it has all these kinds of a memory inside it, and that is why it provides a better answers always. So this is about the AI agent and different types of memory in the AI agent. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.